Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again to another episode of Journey to a Barista. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch an encouraging episode. Today I have yet another guest, another friend of mine. His name is Vincent. He's a barista by profession. He's just come here to join us in the series, and I hope his journey will build one or two people outside there to follow everything they are planning to do. So in whatever you do, just take heart, work hard, and you will be somewhere just like my guest here, Vincent. Thank you, and enjoy the series.
All right. Thank you, Brother Mugen. My name's Vincent Moracha. Many call me Nyaundi because of my social media platforms. Today I'm here. My brother, you welcomed me here. My journey is a bit long. I grew up back at home in Kisii. After I finished my schooling, that is from Form 4, 2012, I came to Nairobi. I came to Nairobi in one purpose. I didn't come to Nairobi to study, to continue my studies. I came to Nairobi to look for money because back at home, life wasn't easy. So when I came to Nairobi, I remember 2013 on May. Yeah, I stayed with my relative who is a brother to my grandfather. The life he was living, it wasn't that life that I expected from home. The picture I had someone staying in Nairobi, and I'm coming to Nairobi, I thought I'm coming to a place where everything is okay. You know, life is on another level, unlike back at home where we used to eat. Maybe in the morning you take tea with ugali mlalo, you know. Yeah. So I'm in Nairobi now. I don't know what to do, but I need money. I joined some friends who I used to stay with in the plot. So these guys, they used to do vibarua kwa mtaa, hizi mjengo. So these are the friends that I met first. Okay. So these guys walinisaidia nikawajoin kwanza kufanya hizi vibarua. So I did this vibarua for 2013 and 2014. Hii group ndio ni group poa, ilinisaidia nilikuwa napata at least something to buy food, something to pay some bills like water bills, maybe electricity in the house. But hii pesa haikuwa mingi sana. So I started thinking on how I can get an employment somewhere. Someone can employ me somewhere and pay me at least a monthly salary. At least inaweza nisaidia. Unajua ukilipwa salary, then unaweza jipanga mwezi mzima, unlike hizi vibarua unaenda wiki moja unalipwa 1200, 1500. So I met one guy, pia alikuwa na stay in this plot yenye tulikaa na hawa say Kangemi. This guy alikuwa anafanya kazi art cafe. He was a cook. Big up my brother Collins, wherever you are. If you watch this episode, please, I big up you, man. So this guy came told me, Vinny, do you have a certificate for Form 4? So this guy told me to go and bring the certificate. Sikuwa na hii certificate, but mimi nilikuwa nishamaliza Form 4, certificate iko shule. So chenye nafanya Nairobi hata sijui, hata sikuwa nimefuatilia hii certificate. In fact, nilitumana home, hii certificate ikatumwa to Nairobi. So huyu jamaa akaniambia niandike CV. I remember my first day to kuandika CV. CV aliniambia tiandika CV, your educational background and the work experience. I had no work experience. In fact, I had to say I'm just a casual worker in that CV. So I wrote a CV, and they directed me to send this CV to Art Cafe. Yeah, Art Cafe offices there in Westlands, Nairobi. Hii CV lika 1 week, I think, niliendelea kufanya vibarua zangu kawaida kule mtaani. After 1 week, I received a text from HR at Cafe. He told me, hi Vincent, bra, so za kawaida, and then nikaitwa interview. Akatuambia kuna interview iko Karen Crossroad Mall. All right. So nilikuwa na pressure sana because it's my first interview. Maybe that time hiyo ndio interview ningeenda kufanya. So nilijiprepare, nikajiandaa, nikaita yule jamaa Collins, nikamuuliza. Kufika Karen, Nilishtuka kwanza kwa sababu nilikutana na watu wengi sana walikuwa wameitwa interview, and many of these guys ni watu walikuwa wamesoma, wamefanya hospitality, wako na papers. Someone akona file, tumekaa tu na yeye next na mimi, akona file kubwa ya papers, and ameapply same kazi yenye mimi nimeapply. And this work was I applied as a steward because this guy aliniambia hii ndio kazi watu wanachukuliwa sana. I had no otherwise. In fact, steward ndio the only option ningepata kwa restaurant. Nilikuwa nimepewa view ya hii restaurant. Sijai ingia restaurant in my life. Nilipatwa na pressure sana. In fact, nilikuwa najiuliza maswali, nafanya nini hapa? Mimi nilikuwa tu na bahasha tu imebeba pepa moja ya CV. The interviewer huko mbele alikuwa Muisraeli. So ile mentality ya mzungu ikaniingia kwanza. Kati ilifika time yangu nilifika nikakaa, hakuniuliza maswali. Aliniambia tu you are Vincent? Nikamwambia yes, I'm Vincent. Which position did you apply for? I told him steward. Do you understand what is steward? And I said, yeah, I understand. Steward is just cleaning utensils in the restaurant. This is the definition that I had asked my friend to tell me what is the steward. I had no idea, I had no clue. So he told me, thank you Vincent, I'll get back to you. I was surprised because after me kuona wale wase wote wenye walikuwa na hizo papers wanaka sometime before toke hapo, like 2 minutes interview imeisha. So nilisimama kwa hiyo nini nikijua hapa hivi mazee aliangalia tu CV akaona tu msee huyu ni time ana waste tu hapa hivi, acha jitoe. I felt like I was not worthy of all these guys wenye walikuwa wamekaa hapo hivyo. So after 2 days I received a text from the HR. Kanambia Vincent, qualify kwa interview yenye ulifanya, tungependa kupata your papers zenye ulikuwa umeandika kwa CV, that is the certificate, my ID copies and KRA, vitu kama hizo. Kwa hizo vitu zote nikapeleka kwa head office. Then wakanambia tutakupangia siku utaanza training same day evening. Yeah, nikapata text ikiniambia kesho saa 2 unafaa ukue Crossroad Karen at Cafe Restaurant. I was very happy my friend. I've never been happy kama si hiyo siku, wallahi. Hiyo siku nilikuwa very happy. So I had to clean my few clothes I had. So niliwajoin wase and nikaingia kuingia restaurant. This is my first time kuona wazungu wakikuja bar counter or the barista counter kuja kuorder. Niko hapo hivyo, tuliambiwa tukae, wale tunatrainiwa tukae kitchen. Hao wengine wanajua ndio wanaweza enda ku clean floor, wanaweza enda ku clean counter. Si wengine tulikuwa kwa dishwasher. So hapa kwa dishwasher tulikuwa tunafunzwa kitu moja. Kwanza tujue all the utensils they are using. All the glasses, because at cafe is a full restaurant, inauza pombe, inauza kahawa na chakula, kila kitu. So tulikuwa tunafunzwa mpaka sahani, all these platters and everything. Tuli have a training of 1 week hapo iko hiyo kitchen. And then sasa after tumejua at least naweza jua hii ni margarita glass, hii ni martini glass, hii ni espresso cup. Then kwa sasa tunaweza pangwa kufanya kazi kama wale steward wengine tulipata kule. So I worked in this Crossroad at Cafe for 1 month. Ikakuwa sasa tunakuja kufungua Westgate mara ya pili, that is 2015, after ile saga ilikuwa imehappen before. So this is my 2nd month in Art Cafe. I was very happy nili receive salary above 10,000. I was very happy really because this money, hii pesa ilinisaidia at least ningeweza kulipa vitu mingi. On this Westgate Mall, yeah, kulikuwa na branches mob sana za Art Cafe. Kulikuwa na Dormans ambayo ilikuwa chini ya Art Cafe. So mimi nilikuwa based on Dormans. So nilifanya kazi hapa hivi for 2 weeks as a steward. Nikiendelea kutrain vitu mob, kujua. Then later nilianza kubuild the interest ya kutaka kujua hawa si wako counter wanafanya nini. I used to see these guys making latte arts and I thought it's magic, you know. I thought it's magic because how can someone just make an art out of milk and coffee in the cup? I didn't know it's espresso, but it was coffee in the cup, okay? Sasa nili create friendship na huyu jamaa mmoja alikuwa barista. This guy alianza kunielezea story ya kahawa nini. Because me nilikuwa naona vitu zenye siwezi fanya. This guy aliniambia cause yeye ndiye alikuwa head barista wa hiyo counter. He told me nikuwe nafanya kazi kwa hiyo counter, kwa sink ya hiyo counter. So my work was to clear some steaming jars, clean them, wipe them, make sure they're dry, and the cups are dry on the machine. So by this guy, I think nilianza kubuild something kutaka kujua zaidi. So this guy, wageni wakikuja wawili watatu, he could tell me, give me that espresso cup, give me that cappuccino cup. Akiendelea kufanya hivyo, nikaanza kubuild something nataka pia kufanya. So akikuja kama ni Americano, because it's easy, I used to see extract espresso because the grinder was automatic. I can put my portafilter there, grind the coffee, extract the espresso, and make even iced Americano. It was very easy. So one day, the boss, the director of Art Cafe, came to Dormans. He stood there. I was a little bit busy. Then he called me, Vincent, come here. Give me iced Americano. I came back from the boss to the barista, told the barista there, boss wants Americano. He told me, no, but he asked you. So I was like, how can I make Americano for the boss, you know? Because I knew how I can make it, but I didn't believe that he could accept me to make the Americano. I'm just a steward. So I made this iced Americano. He sipped once, he told me, wow, very nice. I told him, thank you, sir. And I ran away because I didn't have words even to talk, to say anything. Yeah? I just said, thank you, sir. So he came back the other day and he told me, I want espresso today. I made the espresso for him. So I think he used to watch me in that counter because other guys who I was working with, the stewards, they had no confidence to stay in the counter because of the pressure. Maybe someone is coming asking for something that you don't know, you don't understand. Yani, like everyone wanted to work in the kitchen where it's closed. This is my second month now in the counter. Yeah, I'm just working the counter. I can make espresso, but not to customers who want real coffee, because there's some customers who used to choose the uniform. They see your gray t-shirt, they know you are just a cleaner, so they do not accept you to make some coffee for them, even if we are very busy. So my boss, who is the director by the name Yaniv, called me the other day from the ground floor where Dormans was, akanipeleka food court in Westgate. Okay, I sat down with him and he told me, Vincent, when I always see you in the counter, yeah, I believe you can be a barista. Why can't you try this? And I told him, boss, but I don't know where to start from. I'm just a cleaner here. That is the word I use. I'm just a cleaner here. So he told me, no, but I'll give you a training. You know what he did? On that third month now, I think the first week, he told me, tomorrow someone will bring a uniform for barista to you. They bring a white shirt, a tie. You know, just imagine this guy, not me now, Vincent, the one Morgan, you know. This is a guy, this Vincent then was a guy who believed that he can't do it. I was very happy first because this guy told me, now you'll be here, be trained for 1 month, and I'll give you an exam for me to pay you salary of the barista. But after exam, if I pass, then I'll be paid money as the barista. So I really worked hard. I did my best on that training because I used to go earlier if I had a closing shift, yeah, maybe 10. Start training in the counter because evening it's a bit busy and the baristas are very busy, customers coming in, but then start working as a usual cleaner. Yeah. So I trained that month and I was fair to be a barista. I was not good, but I was fair. So there's this guy called Shabaya Martin. This guy asked me some few questions on how, like, do you know what's cappuccino? What is latte? What's the difference of a cappuccino and a latte? And I answered the questions right. So he told me tomorrow I'll bring the exam. I was given the exam, I did the exam. The exam was not hard, it's just asking simple questions. I answered those questions and sent them back to him. After everything, they told me now that the exam was okay, but you didn't get to average. I was like, okay, but the questions were too easy, yeah, too easy. Like, but this guy told me the problem I did is maybe I couldn't explain further. I really feel like this is not my thing. So I joined the team who were in the kitchen. I have a shirt for the barista, but I wanted to go back to the kitchen and train as a cook because I thought kitchen is much easier and I can just do anything there. It will take me long to understand everything, but it's much better. But now this one, you are telling me a cappuccino and a cafe latte, the difference. First, I can see the difference is the cup. Because, yeah, that's what That's what I heard then. Chef told me, Vincent, this is not your place. Your place is in the counter. You have a shirt. This is for baristas. These guys are not supposed to be in the kitchen. So I had to go back to the counter. And this is now where, this is the time when I realized now this is what I should do, or I stop doing this thing. Because everyone is looking at me and everyone wants me to show them that really have interest in this. They didn't add me any money to a barista. After working now 3 months, the boss came back. Now he told me, Vincent, from today, you'll be working in this counter as the barista. Yeah, I've reviewed your salary, yeah, to a barista, and you'll be working morning shifts. I was working morning shift with the manager without a barista. Now I'm the barista. Alone. All right, alone. So I had to put more energy to understand all things in the counter. So I started learning more and more, asking questions every day, every time. And the 4th month now, they gave me another exam. Yeah, I passed and everything was very okay. So the boss came back to me again and told me, Vincent, I've seen something in you. Yeah, now I want you to learn more, not just coffee. Remember, Dormans is just coffee. Yeah, they had just coffee and sweets. So he took me from this branch of Dormans and placed me in another branch, which is Art Cafe in Lavington. I was tasked again to train under the bar, now alcohol, wines, to understand everything, how to make cocktails and how to make mocktails and everything. So nilifanya hiyo training. I think I did that training in 2 months, and again I can let an exam. And in every exam, the good thing was there was a salary review. So I started nilikuwa nalipwa 12,000 as a steward. So after doing my 2nd exam, which promoted me to the barista, they added me salary to 16,000. I was very happy, really. I was very happy. And after sasa nimekuja nimetrain bar, it was really interesting. In fact, kidogo tena nisahau story ya ya kahawa. Kwa sasa nimekuwa place yenyewe nimewekwa tu na train tu pombe. So after kunipa exam, nilipass hiyo exam. So they reviewed my salary to 18,000. Now here is the problem that I faced in Art Cafe, Lavington, because the guys who were training me in Art Cafe, these guys walikuwa nalipwa salary ilikuwa chini kidogo kuniliko. I didn't know, and if I knew, singesema my salary mi nalipwa hivi. So these guys, they started building something like how can we train someone mwenye hakuwa anajua anything? Now he's paid more than us. They were paid, I think, something 16,000. So I started feeling like, in many times to now counter, they are like, they're not happy, yeah. Then nikauliza the manager at that branch, nikamwambia I'm not okay kufanya kazi hapa. Niko na pressure ndani yangu zile zenye sizielewi. Can I please get a transfer to another branch? And the manager told me, no, yes, that's not an easy thing. I have to ask the MD, I have to ask everyone who sent you here so that we can transfer you. So they transferred me to Junction Mall Art Cafe. So I worked in this branch for like 5 months. I was learning, I learned more on coffee, I learned more on alcohol, I learned more on the kitchen. And again, on 2016, April, the manager in that branch told me to go back to Lavington because they had agreed that there was a shortage in Lavington. I called one of my friends, Harun. He had come from Art Cafe. Now at that time he was working in Java. I asked him, Harun, how can I apply? I really want to join Java. How can I apply? He told me, you go online. I did that. I told him, yeah, I've sent the CV and everything. He said, okay, don't worry, just you forget. After 1 month, on this, this was July 2016. I received an email from Java, Nairobi Java House. He told me, now the interview, we want to arrange an interview, maybe soon, this week or next week. I told them, anytime. Nilijoin team ingine yenye ilikuwa imekuja pia interview. This is now ABC, Java. This is the time now I'm meeting T.M. Balu, Akina Pauline, a really big panel of interviewers in Java House. Even though I had pressure in me, I tried to be confident and answer their questions right. I remember they asked me, how much are you getting and are you paid in ATCA? And how much do you expect? They told me, thank you, Vincent, for coming for an interview, and we get back to you. On that same day, as I said, same day evening, nilipata message nikaniambiwa, congratulations, Vincent, we've recruited you as the barista, yeah, in Java family. I was very happy. I asked them, when should I join? And they told me, next week, Monday, you must be joining us. I told them, no problem, anytime, yeah. So I went back to my manager. I told my manager I want to quit. They didn't like the idea of me quitting this job because I told them I have too much pressure. The only thing I can do for you is to transfer you from this branch to another branch. He tried to convince me, but he couldn't. Yeah. So I joined Java. I think Java is the company I worked, which became my family. I think it gave me what I needed. Yeah. Not just money I needed, but I needed to feel love. This is the company now where I started learning more about coffee. My first branch to join was Adams. I met very good people there, the baristas who were working there, who had the experience of more than 10 years. Again, training. I'm a barista, but I was told that this is now a new house. So it's us to train you, it's us to show you what to do. In fact, them sending me to kitchen, but Java really, I liked their training because it made me who I am today. Ilifanya nika change my mentality, ile ya kufanya kazi kulipwa na kutaka kujua kitu itakuja kunisaidia katika siku zijazo. Na appreciate wote wale wase nili work na wao kule. So nili build something ya kutaka kuwa barista pro, yeah. So nilianza kuingia kuuliza maswali mengi sana. Nauliza mpaka kitu najua, lakini nilikuwa nataka kuunderstand more. Naweza toka kazi, yeah, niende industrial area, roastery, niende kuona Anto the roaster, yeah, kumuuliza maswali mawili matatu juu ya kahawa. Ingia tu Google na jaribu kuuliza maswali. I remember I used to call people like Hansel, yeah, people like Zach Kirago, okay, like Elvis. Hao watu wote ni wakubwa saizi in Java. And even Mtie Mbalu, I used to ask so many questions. And I used to watch, I remember I used to watch Barista Championship, how people present coffee. Someone can come with even a signature drink on coffee. Back in Nairobi, yeah, the coffee shops coming together. I used to go and watch and see these guys are doing incredible things. And I wanted to really become that barista that is presenting that cup of coffee in front of judges, yeah, in front of too many people. In the year 2017, kulikuwa na internal Barista Championship in Java. So I applied to compete in this championship. After applying to compete, I was told, yeah, you can compete. But the people who were competing in this competition, they were the seniors. They were head baristas of the shops, all Java shops. It happened that I was the youngest there. The youngest not by age, youngest by experience. All right. So after joining these guys, and ilikuwa inafanywa Adams branch where I was working, yeah. So it was easy for me to just come to work at the same time go training. Nikatrain na wao, tukafanya competition ya kwanza tulifanyia ABC. Kulikuwa na management mzima ya Java. Competition ya kwanza yenye tulifanya ya kupata watu 6 wa kwanza. So I was lucky, nilikuwa among the 6 people wenye walichukuliwa then. So kukakuwa hiyo ilikuwa semi-final competition. Sasa kulikuwa na final ya watu 6 ambapo kulikuwa na prize. Walikuwa number 1 ungepata 60,000 Kenyan shilling, number 2 ungepata 30,000 Kenyan shilling, number 3 ungepata 15,000 Kenyan shilling, and these other guys wenye number 4, 5, 6 wangepewa certificate. But nilikuwa among them, and I was very happy that this time round it's promised that naweza pata certificate. Hata ningekuwa wa mwisho number 6. So in this final I did a good research and I did my thing. I put my thing very clear because this competition was all about time, presentation, and what you are bringing to the table. Hii final ilikuwa Galeria. First I wanted to participate, but I knew si kuenda kuwin. Nilienda tu kujiunga na wengine at least. Next time I knew nikimaliza hii, next year lazima nitawin. After tumemaliza hiyo nini, I was the 50th person to present. So the last person akamaliza presentation yake, tukangoja result. Wakaita number 3. Yeah. Kuita number 3, nikajua sasa hapo mimi si niko huko number 6 hapa hawataitana. Number 2 wakaita jina Vincent. My brother was very happy. I was very very happy. Ilikuwa celebration, ni kama mimi ndio nimeshinda kwa hii mall. Unaona? So hiki kitu ilinifanya nikajua kumbe whatever you want to do in life, just do it. Yeah? Don't think that you are lesser human than any other person. Don't think that kuna kitu someone anaweza fanya wewe huwezi fanya. So nilirudi Java, nilirudi branch, tukaendelea kufanya kazi. Management kumbe ilikuwa inaona me I'm doing something yenye mimi sikuwa naona nafanya. I was promoted to, venye nimesema nilikuwa promoted to assistant barista. Nikatumwa USAID venye nimekwambia, nikapatana na Enoch huko. Patana na Enoch huko, Enoch kuna experience, wamepiga kazi kwa hii kampuni. After kufanya kazi hapa hivi USAID, it was new. So nilichukuliwa hapa hivi nikaletwa branch kubwa inaitwa Hurlingham. I worked in Hurlingham as assistant barista until 2018 mwezi wa 8, ambapo nilipatana na rafiki yangu mmoja ambaye alikuwa shakuja huku Kuwait. Sasa jamaa alikuwa ashafanya kazi huku na kazi yake ishaonekana vizuri. Ikawa mabosi wake wa huku wanataka watu same kama yeye. Tuli apply online, me and my friends there. After kupata hii kazi tukatumiwa offer and I had to resign from Java. Nikajipanga kukuja huku sasa, that is 2018 mwezi wa 11 nilikuja huku Kuwait. Barista life journey, it's really amazing to me. It's just recently I was promoted as head barista in this company called Eshk. I'm glad and I'm very very happy. The experience that I have back from Art Cafe, Java, as I was been growing as a barista, imenisaidia mpaka wa leo. So nikipata na any chance ya kufanya kazi yote naweza fanya ama kazi yote nafanya sasa hii, me will try kuifanya to my best. And I can say barista is a one position in the restaurant that is taking people places. This is what I can tell the baristas who are watching this, or someone who wants to be a barista in the future. Yeah, barista is the good thing. If you want to join any position in the restaurant, I'll advise you that you join a barista position, because this is the position that is growing every day. Even the market is wider than other positions in the restaurant place. So knowing about coffee, getting to know more about coffee, and the experience you get from that barista, I think is the best thing you need in your life. Me, as the barista who loves coffee today, I love coffee so much, and this cup of coffee that has given me a chance, yeah, to come and work in a foreign land, I'm really thankful, and I can advise anyone, whoever is watching, you my brother or you my sister, please, whatever even you're doing, even if it's not coffee, yeah, do it with passion, do it with all your heart, and one day it will pay. One day you look behind and say, wow, it was worth it. Yeah. So I thank you. Thank you, my friends. I thank you, everyone. I thank you, Morgan, for giving me this opportunity to share my story and narrate my story to everyone who is watching this. Thank you, my brother, and may the Lord bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.